What a bummer. I had a whole 3 hours recorded with Edjuana Ross, and I went to start editing it, and I saw there was only 13 minutes of recorded video on her side. So I have a lot of video of me sitting there talking to nobody, but there was a beginning piece that I'm able to salvage and use today. It's not much. It's the beginning piece where we're starting to really just kind of get to know each other. And then when we actually start to get into more so of what we're here to talk about, her whole video is gone. It just stops, cuts. And I'm bummed by it because I wanted you to hear how amazing she actually is. And you don't really get a chance to do that. I will talk to her and maybe we can get her on again. It has something to do with your phone storage. I don't know a lot. I really don't. And that's the bummer part of this whole thing is I'm talking to everyday people, so they're not necessarily going to have the setups and things that maybe somebody that was used to doing podcasts would normally have. Yeah. I need to watch for that in future interviews. I'm learning. Enjoy the 12 minutes that I have of Edjuana Ross. I didn't want to not have something to put out. I know that she was looking forward to hearing it, and I just wish it was more because I enjoyed talking to her. I think she's amazing. And this is about, well, the start of her explaining about her lupus journey. And not just that, she is a music lover. She is a television lover. She's got so many cool things to talk about, Prince being one of them. I appreciate you being here. On with the show.
The Love You Miss You Bye podcast. Let's inspire each other.
I did not know anything about lupus. I will be the first to say it. I didn't. Nothing. I've heard about Lady Gaga on her documentary. I've heard about Selena Gomez on her documentary, but I really didn't know anything about it. Like nothing. So I knew it was important to learn about lupus and share it with people that might be going through lupus or heard that they were diagnosed with lupus. So I have Edjuana Ross here today to talk about her story and her journey, and it is riveting. She's a Spitfire. She's got a heart of gold. She is the first Black American to receive a stem cell transplant in America. Out of the kindness of your heart, after you've listened to this episode, please go to her website and donate. It's lupusallstarsfoundation.com, and star has 2 R's. Okay? Enjoy Edjuana's story.
I'm 24. What are you talking about? I had a mini stroke. It was unbelievable.
Were you by yourself?
Yes. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the first time I had to laugh about this. A lot of this stuff I laugh about because that is my coping mechanism. Because if I didn't, I would just be crying. But yet the first time I had one, I was by myself and I was actually on the phone with my boyfriend. And my mom was at work and she came home and she was talking to me and my tongue had started to swell, so I couldn't really speak. And as I was trying to say something, it was not what I was saying. And she was like, "What are you doing? What are you talking about?" And then she grabbed the phone. "What did you do to her?" And he just started crying. And then I guess the next day I told him what happened. And then he really started crying. I was like, "Dude, it happened to me. Why are you crying?" And it was just weird. It was like I was outside my body looking at myself because I know that couldn't have happened to me. And then the 3 times that happened, I was more calm and able to just know how the mini strokes in me were going to happen and how I had to just let it go. And each time I don't sleep soundly. I'm very noisy. I move constantly. My mom, she watched me and listened all night for that first one. She said, "You
Mhm.
did not move at all, and that's not like you."
Mhm.
And I was like, okay. So
Yeah.
it was, and older people, I don't know if your aunt was talking to herself to calm down, because it's one of those things that, oh my God, is this really happening? To the point where I don't know if she was reassuring herself.
That's a really good point because I didn't see it that way until you said that. Maybe she was. Maybe she was.
It's one of those things that you're like, oh my God, what is this? And if she knew what it was, like the second and third time, okay, I know what this is. I don't like this, but I have to calm down. And actually, I got really quiet and just let it pass. And I think I told my mom, probably later on, hey, I had another one, and oh, we have to go to because the first one she was going to rush me to the emergency room, and she just let me sleep. The next morning, she was like, "Nope, get up. We're going to the doctor. Let's go, let's go, let's go." I was like, "Okay, okay, okay." And at that point, though, I was more calm, but I was still like, "What now?"
Yeah.
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 Each, it's to me, it's always a what now, and that's one thing that I hate.
Yeah. I want to say that I just we'll go ahead and we'll start because I want to start off with telling you that anything, I'm hoping this is going to be a good conversation where it's just you and me, and I have questions, but I'm hoping that I don't even have to look at them. It's just a natural thing. But if while we're having this conversation, if you're like, you know what, I really don't want that in there, I'm fine with that. I'm easy. I do my own editing. You tell me what you want and what you don't want. Um, and so I just wanted you to know.
Okay. And what's so
Yeah.
funny, I was telling, because when you're on Social Security, you're not supposed to work.
Oh, yeah.
What am I going to do with $943 a month?
Nothing. Nothing.
And
Mm-mm.
I'm addicted to TV. Don't judge me.
I'm not.
I'm addicted to TV because it's my escape. But yet, according to everybody I know, it's your escape, but you're watching murder mysteries. Just, and I'm like, yeah, that does sound kind of crazy, to the point where I had to limit myself when it came to like Criminal Minds. I think I stopped Criminal Minds altogether because it was like, are crazy people like that? And then,
Paranoia.
but hold on, you turn that off, you read the paper or let the
Mhm.
news pop up on your phone, and you're like, I'll go back to Criminal Minds, never mind.
Exactly. It's the same thing.
Because I've literally seen things, okay, really? I've literally seen things within the last week on TikTok, as well as the news, that I know I didn't just see that. Like today, I heard a 911 phone call of this man calling 911 because his wife had just killed his two daughters that were 7 and 5.
Oh my
I
God.
almost threw my phone. I was
Mhm.
like, wait, don't throw it. Might need it like tonight. But I was like, what?
Mhm. Mhm.
And, with having lupus for me, and I like to say this because I got into, it wasn't even an argument. It was just people who don't understand lupus. attacks people's body in a totally different way. Everybody's is different. Everybody's is different. But yet we still understand certain things. So we're like, oh, I know what you're talking about. But yet people that don't have an autoimmune disease, they don't understand that. And I'm like, you, because I know I was unable to have children due to lupus. And me researching it and finding out that possibly genetic, yay! I don't know how my mom watched me go through what I went through.
It's probably heartbreaking.
I don't know. And then I had a cousin that was a year older than I am. She lost her battle in 2016.
I'm sorry.
And I've had to fight cancer. They actually did surgery. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. And then trying to live a normal life, like you said, it's heartbreaking. Because I'm out here, I work from home, yay, but not really, because what I do, I want to jump to the phone and strangle people on a daily basis.
Well, let's talk about that. Tell me. Let me introduce you. Let me introduce you to people, and then we're gonna get into it. I feel like I want them to get to know you. This is Love You Miss You Bye. I'm Christy Chanelle, and today I am here with Edjuana.
I love it.
I'm here with Edjuana Ross, and we met on TikTok. I had put out a video and she jumped in my comments and she mentioned, she's like, go Google me. And I'm like, okay, I'll go Google her. And I went and I checked out your website and I saw that you would have so much to offer people because
Mm.
I don't know, and I will be the first to say it, anything about lupus. The only thing I've ever really seen, I saw the Lady Gaga documentary that she had, and she's in there and she's got lupus, so she's talking about all the pain that she's in.
Oh.
Uh,
Now that makes me even angrier because I didn't see the documentary, but I adore her
I love her.
because I feel I'm the weirdest person in my family. As people would say when I was in high school, I was an Oreo. People assumed, oh, all she listens to is rock music. I'm like, sweetie, I listen to music, whatever, what, and but hold on. In high school, I was a little bit over the top when it came to Prince. Don't judge
Hmm.
me. And
Uh-uh.
and Steven Tyler. I was a little over the top
Okay, we could listen to music together for sure.
to the point where I was sitting one day, I was in the car and this song came on and I was like, dang, I love this song. Let me go home and download it. And it's called Chuck is in Love. I can't think of her name.
Chuck is in love. How does it? You gonna sing it for me?
No, because I'm the worst singer. I'm the worst singer, even though my cat and dog, they're like, hey. I'm like, nah, you stupid. Um, Ricky Lee Jones. And I was like, I am weird. I'm like,
No,
dude. But right now, I kind of, it's not right now. I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust myself
no worries.
because
You don't
this
have to apologize.
chair, I wanted to kill somebody from this chair today. But
Oh no.
no, I mean, because I'm in my office, because if I were in the front or in my room, you would hear a dog, you would see a cat. I don't want a cat like hitting me or
Hmm.
a dog like, can I get on the bed with you? Please, no, this is not a group exercise today.
No, you're
Um,
going solo.
yeah. And this, I mean, I've always been told that I have a story, and I used to do a podcast, but it was just my voice. It was not my face. And my friends were like, no, you need to do a video. Everybody needs to see your face. I'm like, what do they need to see my face for? I didn't understand. I'm like, And I kind of stopped. And because the fighting with lupus is it's draining. And when and you telling me about Gaga, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she really does have lupus
She
now.
does.
And it's to the point where,
Really? Okay, so start there. So you're raised in Chicago. Is that where you were born? Okay.
Love you, miss you, bye.
LUMUB podcast.
Love You Miss You Bye has been brought to you by Christy Chanelle, LLC. But if you're looking for more information or want to follow us on social media, go check out ChristyChanelle.com. All the podcasts are streamed there and the YouTube episodes are there. So why not? You can also listen where all podcasts are streamed. This includes Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And lastly, thank you to you, the one that's listening or watching. I appreciate you so much. Love you, miss you, bye.